Okay then, it is time to answer the most anticipated question of the past couple of weeks. What's going on, guys? Brandon Harding here. Hope you're having a great day. It is the 17th of October and the weather is a little bit shitty today, so I thought it'd be a great day to record a Q&A video. Yesterday, I asked you guys to ask me some questions on Instagram. The question I've pretty much been getting in the comment section of every single video ever since I started speaking about a new coach and a bulking series and all that kind of thing, but I will be covering that question in this video, so sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. Alright then, guys, so the camera is set up on a tripod. I'm going to stand here and just go through your questions. My lovely assistant Brittany is sat on the bed. She's going to be going through the questions. They couldn't see that. No, they still can't see that. The lens isn't that wide. She is going to be asking me the questions. I've randomly selected a couple. There's like 30 questions. Some are short answers, some quite long answers, but we're going to go through them right now to see what people want to know about. So, question one.
Do you believe Simeon is actually Natty?
Oh my god, what I want to start with. Do I believe Simeon Panda is actually natural? I'm going to speak about this very, very briefly because Kenny KO made a video about this, basically calling me out saying, how the hell could I think Simeon Panda is natural in my natural or not video? You got to think about it like this. People like Mike Thurston, Matt Does Fitness, Simeon Panda, all those kind of people. Have you ever realized how perfect and unattainable their physiques are? It's not because they're on steroids. They don't fluctuate. They always look like that. I'm not a natural athlete. I have cycles and my body fluctuates more than the weather in the UK fluctuates. Some days it's rainy, some days it's sunny. I have on seasons and off seasons. I have to go through periods where my body fat is increased to gain muscle, and then obviously I cut down and I look very different at these points. All the three people that I just listed, they always look the same. And to achieve that look for someone that doesn't have the same genetics as them, they would probably have to run tren all year round, which means Simeon Panda would have been running tren for the past 10 years because he has always looked the same. And if that was the case, he would probably look like Sergi Constance. They would look dead in the face. Simeon Panda looks like a pretty healthy guy. So does Mike Thurston and Matt Does Fitness. I'm just using them as examples as well because they also have incredible physiques that don't fluctuate just like Simeon. That's more of a justification on why I think Simeon is natural. Number two, let's do this. It's getting heated already.
What's it like having such a cool brother?
I don't know. You tell me, bro. That was cringy. I shouldn't have said that. If I do it again, it's just gonna come off worse. Okay, number three.
What do you think you would be doing right now if you continued school?
So if you didn't know, I didn't actually go to college or university. I left school at 16 years old. But I think if I carried on school, I would have liked to go into architecture or interior design. I've always been really artistic and I've always been good at like math and science. I left school with like 3 A stars in science, a B in math. Like it wasn't that good, but like it was good enough to pursue a career in what I wanted to pursue. That wasn't the path that I went down. Number four.
Very important one. How long is your big toe?
How long is my big toe? Is that the one from Chris? About 3 inches. No, it's about 2 inches. You know what? I don't even know. That's like a normal size for a big toe, right? 2 inches? Do I look like a really weirdly long toe? Go for it.
Do you ever get down on yourself or lose motivation, and how do you get back on track?
Definitely. I definitely like lose motivation. Everyone like loses motivation at some points, but it's how you allow that loss of motivation to affect you. Are you gonna let it actually stop you from doing what you need to do in the day to like achieve your goals or get to where you want to be? I always have down days. Yesterday is a great example. It was leg day yesterday and I had like a 2-hour nap before the gym, and the last thing I wanted to do was to get up out of bed. It was like 8 o'clock. The gym shut at 10. It was a half an hour drive. I was like, you know what? Trying to make excuses for myself. Like, am I going to have enough time to train? Am I going to have a good workout? All these excuses came to mind, but then out of nowhere, this burst of energy re-motivated me, and I almost scare myself in these situations by asking myself, what if I never make it? What if I've spent so many years thinking about this future that I want for myself, this physique that I want to develop for myself, and what if it never happens? You know, what if I'm there and I'm 30, 40, 50 years old and I'm looking back on my life? Why the fuck didn't I get out of bed, get to the gym and smash my legs? So I do lose motivation, but I'm also very good at remoting myself by scaring myself with that kind of like those kind of thoughts. So that's the answer to that question.
Favorite training music?
One thing I do like to listen to is Machiavelli Motivation. It's this motivational video channel on YouTube. If you don't know who they are, you should check them out. It's Machiavelli Motivation, and they have like sick motivational videos that I like to listen to on like leg day or when I deadlift. But music wise, I like hardcore drum and bass. That's pretty much it. We're going through these quite fast. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
How do you deal with the attention Britt gets all the time?
That you get on, like, on Instagram? I don't know. It's like, if you're gonna get in a relationship where you are both kind of on social media, or like one person's on social media and the other person isn't, the person that's not kind of needs to just get it through their head that it is just Instagram and it's not real life. And if you have trust in the relationship, the odd couple dudes that message your girlfriend on Instagram thinking they're gonna slide in there and get lucky, you need to realize that that person is spending all their time with you. If you don't trust your girlfriend and you think she's going to be messaging all these people back that are sliding into her DMs because she posts whatever she posts on Instagram, then you shouldn't be together anyway. If you aren't comfortable with your girlfriend, you know, posting a bikini picture on Instagram because the odd couple dudes seeing your girlfriend's body online, like, that's an insecurity thing, and that's something that you probably need to look at yourself. I personally don't let the attention that Brittany gets online, likes, comments, messages, get to me, because I feel like it's an immaturity thing. Like, that thing has never really got to me. I feel like it did get to me like 5 years ago when we got together, because I didn't really take Instagram seriously, but it's something that you will grow out of, and the more you develop your relationship with your girlfriend, the less you're gonna give a shit, and the more you're gonna know that that body, well, not yours, it's not, you know. I'm just digging myself a hole. She can do what she wants, and if that's not cool with you, you should be with someone else. Oh, fucking, I'm getting sweaty now, because I don't want to like say the wrong thing because she's right here, you know what I mean?
Who inspires you?
Who inspires me? Who inspires me? I guess the people I follow online. I don't really have like inspiration, or like there's no one that I want to be. There are definitely people I look up to for different things in life, whether it be their business mindset or their physique or all that kind of thing, but there's no one individually. You need to be able to keep yourself motivated. There needs to be a reason that you want to achieve what you want to achieve. You can't just rely on the success of other people and then you watching that success to fuel you in your own endeavors. Obviously, Christian Guzman and his business mindset, he's my boss and he's a great inspiration for me. Chris Bumstead, he just became classic physique Mr. Olympia. I've looked up to him for the past couple of years and I think his physique is obviously the pinnacle of perfection, and I would love to look anything close to that at some point in my life. That would be incredible. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Those two people are, I guess, my main inspirations right now.
I can't seem to stick to a calorie deficit. Any tips?
I got no words, dude. Like, you need to give a shit more. No one's gonna do it for you. You can't have someone over your shoulder every single day. Do these reps, do these sets, eat this meal. You need to be able to hold yourself accountable, and that's very easy when you care about what you want to achieve. If you can't stay in a deficit, you probably need to reevaluate what you're doing and why you're doing it. If you want to lose weight, you will lose weight. Stop making excuses. Next question. I hate people that, like, you know what I mean? Like, they just don't care enough. Oh, I don't know. I feel like people are lazy.
When is the pro card attempt?
My next two shows are going to be, as of right now, these are the ones that I've like set for the future. I'm planning on starting prep again in April, so I've got about 7 months now to gain as much muscle as humanly possible. I want to do the North Americans. You said it was in New York, right?
This past year it was in Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, New York, wherever the North Americans is going to be. That's around August next year, and then I want to do the Amateur Olympia in Vegas in September. And then if I don't get my pro card in those two shows, because they are literally the two hardest shows that give pro cards that I could possibly be doing next year. So if I don't get in those shows, there's a couple shows after that in Europe that will give IFBB pro cards, and the IFBB pro card for me right now is like such an important piece of a bigger picture in the future, and it's just something that I really need to get. I will explain more about that in the future. The goal of the IFBB Pro Card has never been more of a goal of mine, so August and September in those shows. Next question.
What changed mentally for you to get a coach this off-season?
The fact that I've never ever had a coach on the off-season, and after placing first in my last show, I don't know what it was, but it just fueled a fire in me. Bringing the best package that I've ever brought to the stage will not be enough on the stage that I want to step on. To optimize the next 7 months to the best of my ability, working with a coach that knows a hell of a lot more than me would be the smartest thing to do. So that's why I want to work with a coach.
Speaking of your coach, who is the coach?
Is it here? Who is the coach? Who is the coach? Drum roll. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm going to tell you who it is. I'm going to explain why it is who it is, and then how it almost wasn't who it is. The person that is, oh my god, I've just read so many comments about this that like, haha, it's fucking come. It's here now. The person that will be controlling everything I do, everything I eat, every workout I perform is going to be Dr. Greg Doucette. I have wanted to say that for way too long. Now the reason I've decided to work with Greg on the off season is because at the end of my last prep, he made a reaction video to a cycle that he deemed to be quite stupid.
This makes no sense at all. It's stupid.
After some conversation, I totally agreed with the guy, and from that moment I understood how knowledgeable this guy is after speaking to him on the phone, after meeting him at the Toronto Pro Show. We had like a 20-minute conversation. He's an incredible guy. We get along. He's very humorous, he's very lighthearted, and he's very, very honest.
If you can't see your abs, you're fat.
Which is exactly what I need. He is exactly the same as he is in his videos on the phone. He's very straight to the point. He's very professional. He has turned many, many people pros. I have trust in him, which is one of the biggest things when working with a coach. You need to be able to trust them, get along with them, and respect what they say. And I have a lot of respect for Greg. So he's going to be the guy that I'm going to be working with from now on. He's going to be orchestrating my off season, controlling my prep, and then after prep, obviously we'll go from there. And if all goes well, he will be the coach that I work with from now on. There was almost another coach, I'm not going to name who it was. He's actually one of the #1 coaches in the UK, and the only reason I almost didn't go with Greg, which is why I haven't spoke about it yet, is because a lot of my friends that I know are actually coached by this guy in the UK. So obviously being able to have in-person check-ins with this person and just being a lot more accessible to this coach was very appealing to me. But obviously I'd been speaking to Greg a lot longer, and I'm not the kind of person to go back on my word. I have a lot of respect for Greg. He took a lot of his time out of his days to speak to me. I've chosen Greg. He's going to be the coach. Next question.
What made you decide to move into the fitness industry?
One day I decided to like pack a bag and, you know, just move into it, and now I'm here. This is it.
What's your opinion on the gym helping mental health?
The gym helping mental health. If I didn't have the gym, I would be a very, very different person, because when I was younger, like I suffered with a lot of shit that was, you know, self-induced from the past, and just like, you know, when you just feel like you've got so much to be angry about, when realistically, when you look back on that time, you probably didn't need to be as troubled as you was. It's very easy to let those things overtake and to sculpt you into someone that you don't necessarily want to be. And I feel like the gym definitely saved me from becoming someone or something that I didn't want to become. And it's very obvious to me when I don't go to the gym for like a week or 2 weeks, I get very stressed out. I get very like aggy. I need to do something. I need to like go work out, get a pump, and just like feel good, release all the endorphins into the skull. So the gym definitely saved me with mental health. It helped me. And if you are dealing with something right now, I think the best thing to do is to get in the gym and take it out with the weights. It's always been therapy to me, so it can be very helpful for anyone.
Your favorite shoes?
My favorite shoes have to be Ultra Boost, because one, they're comfy as shit. Two, they are affordable. There are some like expensive, like rarer Ultra Boost, but there are the ones that are very affordable. They're very supportive when like doing sporting activity. I wouldn't squat in Ultra Boost because they're quite spongy on the bottoms and they don't offer a lot of stability. I would definitely squat in squat shoes or just no shoes at all. But definitely I think Ultra Boost are my favorite shoes.
When are you gonna treat yourself to some cool cars?
Treat myself to some cool cars. I don't, right now, like I'm quite business minded in the sense of every like penny that I make, whether it be from YouTube or ads or like plan sales, all those kind of things, I'm literally saving every single penny for a future investment. I'm trying to be really smart with money. I have been in a time in my life where I had no money, then I had some money, then I had no money, and now I'm comfortable. Like I'm not by any means rich. I mean, fuck, I live in my dad's place. Like I'm not making that much money, but the money that I do make, I like to save it. But the idea of a car, whenever I'm driving my car and I see a really nice car, I just get like a fire inside my heart. Like I'm not a materialistic person. I don't want a Rolex. I don't want a £5,000 suit. I don't really care about living in a mansion, but owning a nice car is a goal of mine. I don't plan on getting a sporty car anytime soon. My Polo R-Line is doing the job. Last question right now. I think it should be the last one because it's getting a little bit dark outside. It's gonna be really hard to like finish this video. So, final question.
When is the Athlete launch this month?
There isn't actually gonna be an Athlete launch this month. I actually said in so many past videos that there was gonna be a launch every single month, but it's actually, I think it's on the 8th. Is it the 8th? The 9th? The 8th? It's around that day. I don't know exactly. It's around the 8th, 9th, could be 10th. Be expecting an Athlete launch around that sort of time in November. A massive thank you to every single person that uses my code with these new launches. I have no words. You guys kill it. I feel like all I do in these videos is say thank you for everyone using my code. It is honestly more important to me than you know. It's the reason I can do these giveaways, and I think it's really cool that even though you don't get a discount with the code that you use. I mean, I know you enter like a giveaway for a gift card, but the fact that you even think about me at the checkout when you're gonna buy yourself something to treat yourself means like a lot to me, so I just really appreciate it. With that being said, guys, I'm gonna end this video here. The information is finally out. You guys know who I'm gonna be working with from now on. I thought this Q&A would be a pretty different idea. I haven't actually recorded a Q&A in the longest time, and I'm not even gonna show you outside because it's very, very depressing. So if you enjoyed this video, please smash the like button. If you haven't already, join the Don Squad, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.